Hello, excuse me. Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and I want to show you how to do Power Up D. D is in David. So I'm going to click on Power Ups, and I'm going to click on Power Up D. Mine comes up a little weird, so let me go to Preview. So this is what you'll see. You'll have 2 attempts. Looks like I need to make another attempt here, okay? And then you open it, and basically, let's see if it'll let you go back to the directions. I don't know. Accessibility, there's the calculator, full screen. What's that say? Expand the menu. Okay. We are reducing these fractions. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So this fraction is 50 over 100. So if I were going to reduce 50 over 100, I'm going to figure out something that goes into both of these. And I know maybe 10 would go, so let's try to divide by 10. We want the lowest reduced fraction we can get. So 50 divided by 10 is 5, and 100 divided by 10 is 10. But I can still reduce this because I can divide both the top and the bottom by 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. And that would be my answer. When I type that, I would type 1 backslash 2. Okay, let's go back to our Power Up. Let's see, let me find another one that may be a little bit more difficult or something. Let's do 60 over, well, I already did 1 over 100. How about 9 over 12? Let's do that one. So if I come back over here and I have 9 over 12, I know that I can reduce this because 3 goes into both the top and the bottom. So when I divide 9 by 3, I get 3. When I divide 12 by 3, I get 4. I cannot reduce this any further, so that would be my answer. And I think that's all of these are just reducing fractions. It's a practice in reducing fractions. If you get stuck somewhere and you're not sure what to divide by, please let me know. I will make sure that you have at least 2 attempts. But that's what it's supposed to look like. Let me know if you have any questions.